Hi, my name is Rhoda, and the message I share with you today is on how I authenticated my I am. Like all humans, I too at times have doubts, and I realize that those doubts came to me when I listened to others talking about the law of attraction. I was hearing some videos on the LOA, and boy, was I left floundering. One person said something and another just the opposite. And I sat there, a huge frown on my face, thinking, Rhoda, you are a total glutton for punishment. Why do you keep listening to so much stuff? For I actually believed I was learning something new. But honestly, I never really did. For everybody is special and different. And then the bell started ringing in my own head, and I figured out where I was erring. When I wrote Mastermind, I partnered with God, the highest and most holy source of all knowledge. Then what got into me to start trying to teach myself stuff I already knew, like deep in my bones? For every time I watched or read something, I'd either done it or knew about it. For God put me through my paces. I had to understand concepts through experiences in my life. For when you experience anything, the lesson is well and truly learned. And you will be the best teacher there is on the subject. And yet those experiences were magical in nature, for it truly made me feel good and important being able to understand the lofty concepts of God in my simple day-to-day life. Love. Love is the thing that sets everything free. Love is never binding, controlling, and understand this if you can. My mastermind is an absolutely unusual concept. I am putting you in charge of your own destiny. I am not telling you what you should and should not do. Rather, you will be telling yourself, for who can claim to know and understand you better than yourself? So that is what I mean when I say, I love you enough to know that you are free to choose your own destiny. Just as a shepherd merely guides his flock by pointing his crook in the direction he wants his flock to go, in order to protect them. I too am merely pointing you in the direction of Mastermind. My Mastermind was written by the Master of Love himself, God. And that is why I have always been saying, read Mastermind and find God guiding you. You see, I am humble enough to understand that I may not have been able to write this entirely on my own, for only a reader will understand the gentle guidance that my book conveys. It's how God functions. The language too is beautiful. I can cry every time I read a page or two. I feel God chose a very special place in this world for my mastermind. He has picked it up and put it among the stars, and I shall enjoy shining in its reflected glory. God asked me, Rhoda, I have a big task ahead of you. Are you up to the challenge? In return, I shall give you whatever you desire. And I answered, yes, 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 yes. God, yes. There have been some tough days when I was mad, angry, tired, but I guess I was just being tested. For when I wanted everything, perfect health, happiness, and wealth too, which I now have, I had to learn things the same way I am asking you, by reading Mastermind myself and letting God help me. How much more truthful can I possibly be? It's like giving away my biggest secret, which I am willing to do, just so it be an inspiration to you. I have gone through many experiences and a lot of days where I've burnt the midnight oil, learning, just learning things. And so whatever I have written has been through lessons learned, truly and completely authentic. If you are on this page, I shall call you lucky, for only true believers of God's grace know how to accept God's grace gratefully when some force bigger than you has brought you here. Now you will not be able to leave empty-handed. You may choose to buy my mastermind today, or you may think it expensive and turn away. But it's quite possible that I will be raising the price shortly, for when I think that I am giving you the golden key to riches on a platter, no price is high enough. Can your iPhone give you a direct link to God? I think not. But my mastermind can. And if I find a procrastination in you, I shall be forced to raise the price any time soon. Get it at this price while you can.